Mr. Lewis.
Hello, Scrumph. How are we?
Good. And yourself, Jamie?
I'm good, thank you. Busy day you did?
Yes. Busy but good.
Good.
That's good.
Hey, Doc.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, dude.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
How are you?
Good. Busy but good.
That's
I'm trying to be Jamie.
good.
We are still in June. That's a good thing.
Yes. I didn't sleep through the night when I got on.
No, you're
because I had to go as well, so... I didn't want to go through the night either. Johnny asked, but I was like, nah, I'm fine. When I get back, it will be light.
Yay.
Yeah.
Because I've been there when the service started. For 20 minutes, maybe. I just got around to feed all the animals. And then I had to go because of the... I met up with friends. We had the... there's the European Championship soccer at the moment. And it was the Netherlands versus Turkey. So we watched that together with friends.
You have friends? What's that like?
Well, you sit back, chill and enjoy and drink a beer.
Jeez, sounds rough.
I don't know.
Very rough. Oh, and you also put on a barbecue. Yeah, so it was a rough day, definitely.
I see. I see, said blind man.
And I just got back in. It's already 1 o'clock. Jeez. Time freaking flies.
A little late for you, I thought, but yeah.
It is, but there's so much to do on here, Doc.
Yeah.
You could, you could just let Jamie win, because we know Johnny's just gonna, he's got this stubborn slowness about him.
Yeah, I don't know why you went that slow.
Oh, he's gonna say it's because he had no money because he couldn't get a loan and...
Yeah, he's gonna get all kinds of excuses, but yeah, okay.
I don't know. It's like when we're playing multiplayer. Oh, we need that for pig food. We need that for pig food. I'm like, why don't we sell everything? We don't have any money. Oh, we can't do that. We got to save it. Okay. Because, you can't ever make more straw or more corn or more grain, and you'll never get any more if you don't save this bit you get right now. I don't know.
Johnny is getting there, but in the long way.
Yeah.
He didn't do any cheating, he would say.
Yep.
And we did.
Well, yeah, I know. Obviously. I mean, that's what you say when you're last. Oh, I didn't cheat because I have a moral high ground. I mean, no, that's what I would be telling everybody.
He's going to say he didn't cheat because he hates logging. Pretty much it.
Yeah, both me and Jamie have been logging, which I think it got me over 1 million from just the trees, and I think you as well, Jamie.
Yeah, it definitely made the difference. I put my second cow burn in last game day too.
You did?
Yeah.
Is that a standard size map?
Yes.
I don't. You guys aren't gonna be able to feed them. You just aren't going to be able to feed them.
It's gonna be close to C. So I'm at 168 in one barn. 68, and I have 60 in another barn.
Oh, you're still behind, Jamie.
Yeah, no, I know.
I thought you had more. I'm on 364 at the moment.
On my single player, I'm milking 500, and I've got another like 350 in replacements, which is calves and heifers. And once I put that BGA in, it's tough to feed them, and I'm running 75% of the map.
Yeah, but you're putting a lot of silage in your BGA. I'm not putting any silage in my BGA because I don't have one. I'm putting everything into TMR. I've got over 1.7 million TMR in stock.
Yeah, but it was still... Well, I guess if you were producing it before you needed it.
Yeah.
I did.
But I'm feeding like 1.5-ish, 1.6. I'm feeding in silage alone. 1.5 million liters. But just silage, that doesn't include all that. Because I put 2 bales of hay to get it like just... I have the hay bar right up as far as you can get it. So I stick in 2 bales of hay, fill the rest with silage, and to make the TMR in the mixer wagon. I mean, I could be putting a bale of straw and a bale of hay in, but...
Yeah, I'm using a silo that stores and produces at the same time, so I don't need all the mixes.
I thought about
Apart
doing
from
that one because
big feed.
it does produce quick too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Really quick. It does not do pig feed though. It's only for the cows.
You don't need a lot for pig feed. I thought you're going to need more. Actually, I made a good amount of money selling pig feed.
I'm going to sell pig feed because that will get me to 500 cows.
Yeah.
Because I'm on 60 grand now. I got 200,000 of pig feed in stock. I'm not going to need 200,000.
No. 200,000.
So I'm gonna sell about 120,000, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, how long do you have to maintain the 500 cows or animals?
3 months.
Oh, you have to maintain it all for 3 months?
Yeah. Which will be okay. Because I got the stocks ready. 500 milking cows. 500 pigs, but that could be any. So that's including piglets.
Oh, that includes piglets.
Yes.
That's cheating.
No, it's not. It's 500. So that's the easy one.
If it's not 500 full-grown
then
animals.
It's 100 sheep and 100 chicken, if I'm not mistaken. I've got pigs, chickens, and sheep done.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat.
It's just a rush to the cows now. I would kind of want to get that done today, to get to the 500, so in July we start the first of the 3 months.
But isn't it kind of like the first one that gets to it wins anyway?
Well, it depends if you keep them in good health, yes or no.
No, not really, because it's just 500 milking cows, but...
Yeah, they're expensive, the buggers.
Yeah, but I mean, maintaining for cow, milking cows for 3 months, it's nothing. All you gotta do is feed them. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to take the manure or anything out.
No.
That's true.
You don't even have to give them TMR.
Well, I'm giving them TMR because I got that anyway.
Yep.
But I don't think I'll make it to 500 this month. A little bit too much money I need, I think.
Why don't you just sell the full-grown pigs and buy piglets if that's the cheap?
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
It's a contest, is it not?
Yeah, it is, but nah.
You don't
I'm,
want to hear
I'm
Mr.
not that
Grumpy.
desperate to win.
You don't
It's a
want to
bit
hear
of
the
a fun
grumpy
as well.
Australian. He'll never let it go how you cheated. I think should have to have full-grown animals of them anyway, just because.
Yeah, but even with that, there's not bad for them to come up to full.
Well, no, it was it take 6 months and they're a full-grown pig anyway.
I think I got enough pigs. I've got. Let me check. Yeah, I got 3 sheds. One's holding 150, and the other ones are both holding 400. So I got 950 in total, of which about 50% are sows. So I'm not quite there, but almost there, if you want to look at full-grown animals. You got a lot of pigs as well, right, Jamie?
I've got 500 and some.
Oh, I thought you had more.
No, I only have that one barn.
That one only goes to 500?
Only 540, I think it is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I placed multiple. You find yourself a new job yet, Doc, or you're okay for now?
Not yet. I mean, everything got kind of messed up with the holiday week, long weekend, and everything. So I apply. I talk to some people. I wait a few days before I apply somewhere else because these applications are brutal. They take like an hour and a half to complete each one.
Mm-hmm.
Takes you 15 minutes at the end of them to sign all the waivers. I don't know. I'm kind of bitter about how much regulation I'm subject to because I drive on the road. And if you want to hire a nurse, like, you don't have to do any of this stuff. Doesn't make any sense. Because the applications are all regulated of, like, I don't even understand why the federal government's decided to tell companies how they can have a job application. They mandate them to have this. They're in this program where as soon as anything happens with your license, the employer is automatically notified. You know, You have to do a background check. You have to do a driving history check, which is different than like your driving abstract. And I'm already, because I have a hazardous materials endorsement, I already have been through the thorough background check. So I don't even know why they need to do it all anyway.
Yeah.
I've already been.
It's all in the rules, probably.
Yeah, well, it's because they make one set of laws in one bill 1 year, and then another year they make another set of laws, but they don't ever update or change the previous laws. You know, they just keep adding on top of what's already there. So there's so many redundancies. You know, if you have a hazardous materials endorsement, then you don't need, the company doesn't need to do a background check on you. You know, for your criminal history background check anyway.
Yeah. Because it's already been done.
It's already been done. I didn't want to get my fingerprints put in the government system, but I had no choice.
Why would you not want that, Doc?
Why would you want to?
Well, I've nothing to hide.
I don't like that. I don't like that philosophy. If I'm not doing anything wrong, no. Why does the government need my fingerprints on file? Because they want to add them to their database. That's why.
Yes, I understand. I fully understand, but I don't care because I'm not doing anything wrong, so I don't mind them having my fingerprint. I would like to have them to have every single print of all the Dutch people, and if anything happens and they need a fingerprint, they can look it up. That would be perfect. Because then crime ratio would drop tremendously, because they would be a lot easier to find.
No, because like all these people have doorbell cameras, right?
Well, not over here.
Oh, over here, like everybody's putting these doorbell cameras in, and they're everywhere. And then, you know, a lot of them just take the picture, video, on a motion sensor, but you know, there's some that they could like, you know, you can talk to the person that's at your door through like a video call.
Yeah, some people have them over here, but it's not common.
Well, even with all that, do you think the crime of stealing packages off of people's front porches went down?
No, I don't think so.
Made no difference, and they don't catch them anyway.
Yeah, but
a picture, you have to know who it is. I deal with that with work, with the theft I go into, and I show a picture to cop, don't know who he is. But if I have a fingerprint and that fingerprint said, oh, that was Scrumpf, I know who it is because it's on file.
Yeah, I'm like, I have nothing to hide, so I don't mind them having my fingerprint at all. And if you do have something to hide, you will try and not get it in there. Probably.
No, I got nothing to hide.
I know what you mean, Doc. But I'm like, yeah, it doesn't bother.
That's the difference in the European and American.
You Americans don't trust anybody. Come on.
Definitely don't trust the government.
You wear a tinfoil hat.
You know what, Jamie? Until COVID, I always thought people that had conspiracy theories, you know, like Alex Jones and all them people, you know. I'm like, they're just out there, like, they're spewing stuff just to get make money off of it, or they're just whack jobs, But I don't know. Lately, a lot of these conspiracy theories are turning out to be true.
Self-fulfilling prophecies, though, sometimes. You take the 9/11, running planes into the Capitol Center, running in. I read a book about 3 years before that where the book talked about using planes to crash the White House and crash into the what's your not your where your Senate is? What's where your all your politicians?
Yeah, the Capitol building.
Yeah, like it didn't say the exact, but it was like, there it is. So all it takes is for somebody to read that book and say, "Oh, that's a heck of an idea."
Well, one of the Sim Cities had the Twin Towers in the Sim City, and if you set the Twin Towers on fire, it actually collapsed, just like they really did. That's also creepy too.
Hey, watch.
Good morning, Johnny.
Cheating.
You've been sleeping a bit better?
Cheating,
Oh,
cheating all the day long.
Got a little bit. About an hour and a
Well,
half.
like all the Simpsons predictions, I just think the creative minds of, like TV show writers and stuff like that, and authors, I just think that they're creative enough that they find ways of things that you would think could possibly come true, but they have the creative ability to do that. And maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody from Bin Laden's camp read one of those books and thought, oh, let's use planes as weapons. I don't know.
It's all a government plot, mate.
Well, it's like, who shot John F. Kennedy? We still don't know. Why don't we know?
They do know.
What? Why? Well, we do know, but we don't know. Why have the records from every president continued to keep them sealed? Why don't you release them to the public?
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You know why? Because the CIA did it.
Yeah. It's just like the FBI, the CIA, the government have test sprayed herbicides, pesticides over small country towns, killing half, if not all, the population, or infecting them with something, just for research. Don't say it hasn't happened, because there is documentation. Oh, we thought it was safe, so,
There's a Netflix series about that.
the government can do whatever they'd like, kill whoever they want, and they have no recourse whatsoever.
They do and they don't.
Uh,
If we're talking about China, there is none.
yeah.
Talk about one of our countries, there's some.
Responsibility, no consequences.
Oh, there's consequences, There's consequences.
Yeah, consequences to the whistleblower who lets it out, because he's next to die.
Do you live in Australia or do you live in Mexico?
Yep.
Both.
Yep.
Let's see. Kind of sounds like you live in Mexico over there, Johnny.
Yeah.
Careful to be a black chopper circling your roof.
I know.
where all the politicians. How many presidential nominees did they go through before they finally got one over there?
Over here, we don't have a president.
No, over in Mexico. Yeah,
Oh,
they ended up with two women running for the president of Mexico, and I can't remember what her name was that won. But I mean, obviously, she must be related to the cartel because those are the only people that survive.
well, whoever gets in as a president or a prime minister is because the powers that be wanted them to be.
No, not always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I present to you
So-
I present to you Exhibit A, Justin Trudeau.
Donald Trump.
I understand what you're saying, but any organized crime or any power to be crime boss or anybody else that wanted him in would be like, what is you thinking?
Nobody
Whoever's
wanted Donald
brought
Trump.
into power is brought into power by the powers to be.
No, not true. Maybe over there.
Nah.
Trump didn't get elected president, except by accident. It's the only thing I've come up with. The only reason he won was that people didn't think he would win.
Why do you think Biden's in power? Because they want him to be, because he's dumb as dog shit and they can do what they want.
Well, that's a true statement right there. Yeah, that's completely true. I can't believe he even won the nomination.
No, it's because they wanted him to.
I don't know how he won the nomination because they kept him in the basement and he looked, nobody even saw him. And he wasn't as bad as he was when they had the debate there last week. That was bad. That was really bad.
Yes, that was not good at all. I mean, it was
No.
two old men going crazy on each other, but one of them was even talking bollocks all the time as well, forgetting things, messing things around, turning things around. That was absolutely shit.
Oh, the best line of the night was when Trump looked over and he goes, "I don't know what he just said in that last sentence," and I don't think he did either.
I mean,
That's
you could hear what he say, but
Mm.
it didn't make sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's the best I've seen Trump. Really well controlled, stuck to his points. That was actually, minus Biden being there, it was actually a really well done debate. It was organized. I thought it was pretty fair. I think they tried to help Biden out. But, like, oh, you still have 45 seconds, and he's just looking at him like,
Yeah,
And then-
why am I here? What am I doing? Who's that?
And then the split screen, that was a terrible idea because you're watching Trump make his points on par, and Biden's standing there with his mouth open. Half the night, he's standing there with his mouth just open because, like, he can't keep it shut. No facial expressions, just mouth open, deer in the headlights. And then he went out there the other day and said, "We got to move all these meetings earlier in the day because he needs a lot of sleep." And I'm thinking, he said that on a hot mic, We got to do this early. I need more sleep. And it's like,
Well, I do understand that he had a bit of a jet lag because of the fact that he traveled all around the world, which is possibly true, but then still it was a bad performance.
no, they made up a bunch of excuses. He's been like this. On Air Force One, traditionally, the president and the first lady traditionally come down the front steps, the big stairs off the nose of the plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Biden doesn't use the front step. It's like little stuff like this. For the past like 2.5, 3 years, Biden's been using the rear steps. Well, the rear steps of the plane is where all the media and everything is. All the other people on the plane, they use the rear entrance, so the president is the only one that comes down the steps, And you never see Secret Service agents. Their job is to not be seen. In this administration, you see them all the time helping the president off the stage, lost, he's running into microphones. It's just the biggest disgrace. I don't even know. I mean, I don't think anybody wanted him to run for re-election. I mean, the Democrats couldn't have wanted him to run for re-election. Everybody had to know how bad he was.
While he's still standing, he's good.
Oh,
Powers
not
that
now.
be can use him.
Not now, because everybody's calling for his resignation because they know that they've just lost. They've lost this election as long as he's on the ballot. But they've also, because it's funny, because the Democrat states changed all the voting laws so you could vote like a month earlier in the election, which is ridiculous. But it puts all these time constraints on this. So if they're going to get a different candidate, they got to do it like now. If they don't do it now, they're stuck with him. He's on the ballot no matter what. The only way he gets off the ballot, and even if he dies before he gets to the election, he's still on the ballot. It just would be the vice president would automatically take over. He'd actually be voting for the vice president. There's all these bizarre scenarios. But if I was a Democrat voter, I would be very upset that I never got an opportunity to go through a primary system and elect someone to represent my party in the election. That's the other side of this. Now we're going to run somebody else that wasn't really duly elected to run. Someone that was appointed to run. That's I don't know. It's all chaos.
Well, in the end, I think they're both too old.
No, I agree with you. That's why I didn't want Trump to be the nominee. But nothing I can do about it now. I can't vote in the primaries for either party because I'm not registered as a party. I'm registered independent. So I don't get. New York doesn't let their independents vote in primaries.
That's just me.
I think you should be able to vote in any party's primary because just because you're registered as a Democrat doesn't mean you might vote for a Republican or vice versa. Doesn't mean a thing, does it?
It shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
No, it shouldn't. That's why I'm an independent. I just never vote for Democrats because I haven't found one I like yet. Mostly because they all have the same policy. They all vote together. They all walk in lockstep. Right now they're just fighting about how far left we want to go. And there seems to be this competition amongst the Democrats to see who can be toughest on climate change, who can do the most for people's rights. It's about the only two things they're trying to do. I'm just getting tired of everything getting banned. Now we can't have gas mowers or weed whackers or trimmers. It's all got to be electric. I'm like, okay, good. Glad I'm not in the landscaping business. And if I was, I'd be buying a lot of extra stuff right now. Well, it doesn't really matter anyway, because I just go down to Pennsylvania and go buy my gas mowers and bring it up here. It's not illegal to have it here. It's just illegal to buy it or sell it.
Yeah, world's
Well,
gone
the comfort of the accu-powered, the battery-powered machines is extreme compared to the gasoline. I mean, I'm not really a fan of putting that in a how would you say that? You must do this or you must do that. I would say people would have their own decision on that, either petrol or battery powered. But we are working battery powered mainly, and
Well-
it's so damn good at the moment compared to petrol. I would personally never go back to petrol on, for example, a hedge trimmer or a leaf blower or stuff like that, because the battery powered equipment, performance wise, it's just as good, but it's like 30% lighter. So if you have to lift a hedge trimmer all day long, it's a lot easier to do that with a battery powered one.
Yeah, I mean,
And the comfort is amazing on those products.
it's in a homeowner setting, it really doesn't make a, it doesn't make a big difference in a homeowner setting anyway.
No,
Because
maybe
you're
not, maybe not in a homeowner setting, but in a professional way. If you have a business, I probably would go battery powered, definitely. I mean, even we got, I think 9 chainsaws in total, but 3 of them are battery powered. And for big trees, for heavy work, I still use the petrol one because it has more power. But if it's just simple cutting, I'm taking out the battery one, because the battery one, it's way faster up to speed, it's lighter, it's more agile, and at the end of the day, it saves you your back.
Well, I don't disagree with anything you're saying, because I like the battery powered stuff, but like we've got 3/4 drive electric impacts taking truck wheels off, right?
Yes.
We have to have 3 of them because they overheat. So you can't do all 10 wheels on a truck without it overheating. So you have to use one gun for one side of the truck, one gun for the other side of the truck to tighten them up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you use the air, the air ones, I could do all of them.
Yeah. I don't see why you would not use an air one on a truck,
Well,
because you always have air on a truck.
Well, you don't have enough air on a truck to run an impact that size.
No, not a big impact. A little one, sure.
No, you gotta have like a service truck compressor. The reason we've got the electric ones is because it's handy to throw in a pickup truck and go get somebody out of a jam.
Yeah.
And it works good, but
Unless they change the way batteries are made, we're not going to have batteries for much longer.
well, we're gonna run out of the materials to make the batteries.
That's right. That's what I mean. Then where will we go?
Well, they're close to making the new battery out of sand in Norway.
Yeah.
That's
I've heard
working
that
out
sand battery.
really, really good already. It's very, very cheap to make. It lasts longer than lithium. It needs less charging. Pretty much everything is a plus on it. There is one
Run out
big
of sand.
concern that is still around, and is that they seem to catch fire quite quickly.
Yeah.
So they're still overheating at the moment. So that's still a problem at the moment. But yeah, that's probably gonna be the future if they figure out how to keep them safe. Because it's just it's a certain kind of sand. I'm not even sure how it's called exactly. And so it's not chemical at all. So there is no chemicals at all. No more water or anything you'll have to put in your acid batteries or whatsoever. It's stronger and longer lasting than lithium accus or batteries. I mean, so I think that's gonna get there, but yeah, there's still a bit of a way to go on the safety part.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the big problem with these electric cars is they're having a lot of fires from people charging them at home.
Yeah.
That's become a new thing here. Starting to get a lot of house fires from people charging their electric cars in the driveway.
A lot of people that, when the batteries start to die, they're just scrapped. Well, they're not even scrapped. They're put into graveyards.
Well, the
Tesla's
electric,
got his own graveyard.
yeah, because they can't separate the materials apparently.
Isn't
put
it
a
a
new
must?
battery-
Isn't it a must
can
to
put it-
recycle them over there?
No, we put them all in landfill.
Why?
Yeah.
It's
Because
good
you-
materials.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
can't. Not the
They
battery.
can't.
But
Not with the battery.
They reuse
Once
them
the-
over here. They recycle them. Use the lead plates again.
A
Everything.
lot of people won't buy a new battery pack for their Tesla because they're just too expensive.
Yeah, it's too expensive. I agree on that. It's too expensive. But over here, they do recycle them.
No, I've seen
Well,
photos and a video of a Tesla graveyard. There'd be thousands of cars in this graveyard, just brand new looking Teslas just stacked on top of each other, but side by side. Have to be 50 acres, I reckon. Easy. Of just bumper to bumper Teslas.
Well, because Tesla
Spotty.
bought them.
Terrible.
Tesla had the first like 2 or 3, 5 years or whatever they sold them. They had some weird thing where like Tesla would buy them back when you were wanting to trade them in.
Mm-hmm.
There's something weird. I know what you're talking about. There's something weird with that. It's not a normal thing.
He's been quoted as saying he's thinking about stopping making the cars, trying an alternative. Now, Honda have said no more electric cars, and so has
Ford.
what's the other Japanese company?
Nissan.
Oh yeah,
Nissan,
Nissan.
no more electric cars. And there's one other manufacturer, I think it's BMW, that said we're phasing them out. They're all going to hydrogen. All three manufacturers. They're working on hydrogen cells.
All of a sudden we're going back to the hydrogen cell. That was the thing we were going towards in in the early 2000s we were doing the
Yep.
hydrogen cell.
Oh yeah, they've nearly
Then-
perfected it. Honda
then-
just about have.
Yeah, and then we went to ethanol. Because ethanol's the renewable fuel and we can make ethanol out of corn. And then
And we can make cars run on pig shit and cow shit.
well, you know what I think this is? I think this was it's funny because the ethanol thing started getting phased out when Elon Musk started Tesla.
Yeah.
And now that all the people in California don't like Elon Musk anymore, now they want to try a different fuel. It's I don't know, it's too coincidental for me.
It's all about the money, mate. Where's the money?
Well, he bought Twitter and changed the name and everybody's angry over it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wherever the money is, that's where they go. It's not about the pollution because
But
developing an
isn't
electric battery
hydrogen
causes-
coming over there already then, Johnny?
over here,
Yeah?
no, I don't think so.
Because over here, a lot of tractors, farm equipment, it's all running hydrogen over here.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think so, mate.
Wasn't it Iceland the only place that had actual hydrogen refueling stations at first?
No, we have as well. Yeah, maybe Iceland was the first, but we have as well.
Hydrogen is the way to go.
It's working
and gas.
fine.
Well, the thing is doesn't hydrogen give you zero emissions?
Yes.
Zero emissions. Only thing comes out of the exhaust pipe is water.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
doesn't it give you the same freedom and flexibility as current diesel? Well, not diesel. You wouldn't be using it for diesel, but the same as for petrol anyway.
Yeah. But the petrol's running out.
Well, you can't replace diesel's the problem. Diesel's the real problem. You can't replace diesel. The Tesla electric trucks in California can't run a full day.
No.
They can't even
Looks
run
like the
half a
buses.
day.
Why can't you replace the diesel, Doc? Because over here they replace diesel trucks for hydrogen trucks, and that's just fine. They go a long way
Yeah.
as well.
Because you live in a small country. That's why it works.
Yeah, that's true. That's partially true, but
Our
they
trains are
don't
all
need to get
diesel.
rid of diesel.
Grumph, our
There's
trains are all
plenty of ways you can make diesel.
We still have a couple diesel trains, but that's only for transporting to Germany, because the rest of them is all electrical.
Yeah.
We have electric commuter trains, but all our freight trains are all diesel.
Even our buses are all
Yeah, that's a joke.
electrical.
Buses are a joke. One of the girls that I play with said there's a bus stop just down the hill from where they live, and the bus picked up and couldn't make it up the hill. It was
That's
so low
not
on
true.
power. Yes, it was. It ran out of
not over
battery
here.
power. Yeah, it ran out of battery power about halfway up the hill, so he had to stop. All the passengers got out and went back to the bus station and had to wait an
Probably
hour
made
for
in China then.
for another bus to come.
Nah, that's not what's
Just
happening
there,
over
Joe.
here.
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened with Pepsi. Pepsi's, so they're buying an electric truck that is twice as expensive as a diesel truck. It can only do a third of the miles in a day that a diesel truck can make before it needs a 12-hour charge. And you can't charge it any faster because otherwise you'll shorten the battery life. And then, to top it all off, because the batteries are so heavy, that truck can only haul about 70 to 80% of what a diesel truck can haul. So you're hauling less freight. And that is after the variance they give you for having an electric truck. So they actually give you more, they give you a higher weight rating because you're driving an electric truck. So California is 80,000 pounds, but I think you get like 86,000 pounds if you're an electric truck. And they're still only hauling 70% of what you can in the regular diesel trucks.
All a scam. Like a good scam.
I think we ought to just go back to Tier 2 diesel emissions and let her ride. That was the best ones ever. They were the best engines. They lasted the longest. They didn't smoke. They had the best performance. They were the first real true electronic engines. And they last forever.
It depends on the diesel that you put in as well. I mean, we have a very clean diesel fuel over here, which is called GTL fuel. I think I shared something about that fuel someday. But it's got like 80% less emission than normal truck fuel. But it does not clog up your filters and stuff like that. So it has a way cleaner combustion.
AdBlue's supposed to do.
Nah,
No.
nah. AdBlue is just a fix to blow out the dirt because the diesel is too bad.
No, no. AdBlue is what reacts in the catalyst with the nitrous oxide. It's not the particulate or anything. It's the nitrous oxides, and it what's it become nitrogen and oxygen. The AdBlue breaks them apart and turns the nitrous oxides into, I think it's nitrogen and oxygen. That's what
Just another-
AdBlue does. The particulate filter and all that is what collects the smoke and smog. But we only have ultra low here anyway.
It's just another scam. Cool it is.
Well, yeah, because it's better for the environment to create a whole nother fluid with a whole nother set of packaging and a whole nother manufacturing line and a whole nother dispensing line. And then you find the 2.5 gallon jugs laying all over the freaking place, rolling down like tumbleweeds from the truck stops.
Yeah.
Because they don't fit in the garbage can. Because all the service station garbage cans have, I don't know, it's like a 1 foot, I don't know what that is in centimeters,
30.
but yeah,
33, something like that.
yeah. So it's got like a 30 centimeter hole, and then you got like a half meter, sized jug that won't fit in it. So people just leave them next to the waste bins.
As you would.
Well, yeah, just leave it next to it.
Yeah.
And it makes a mess. It's corrosive.
Nothing like a messy corrosive.
Well,
Yeah.
why would you have it in cans anyway? Because
Well, if
you just go to the gas station and pump it in.
Yeah.
No.
Why not? Over here they
'Cause
do.
Not unless you go to a truck stop and you have to go to the truck fuel island. They don't have it for passenger vehicles like diesel
Oh, they
cars
do.
or anything.
Well, at
No.
least they do over here.
No, because
Yeah.
we don't have very many diesel cars here, on this side of the pond.
Okay, yeah, we have.
No, there's only one. I've only been to one service station that had DEF fluid.
AdBlue
Yeah.
over here is just in
At
your
the
normal
pump.
gas station. At the pump, you just pump it in. The amount that you want.
No, like at work, that's what we use. At work, we have a dispenser. You just put it in the tank until it's full, and you're done.
Yeah.
When I was driving the diesel Sprinter van, I had to keep putting 2.5 jugs in it all the time.
But it doesn't take much AdBlue at all over here. I mean, the fan at work has AdBlue. And we only add AdBlue, I think, once every 2 months.
Well, it depends on how hard you drive it, what time of year you drive it. Because in the wintertime, I could go like 2 months with my Sprinter without putting any AdBlue in it. In the summertime, like right now when it's humid and hot, I'd be putting it in like, I get maybe 3 fuel tanks. Maybe 3, and I'd have to put another jug in. Or in the winter, I'd get, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 fuel tanks. But also in the winter time, it's, semi-frozen, so it has to warm it up before it starts ejecting it, too. So it saves you on that one, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, lots of... I mean, I'm all for clean air, water, and soil. I like that stuff, but I don't think that we're making legislation that's promoting that. I think we're making it that promotes a globalist agenda.
There's no money in clean air, clean soil. Right. So they're not going to promote that. They're not going to do it. No money in it.
No, you're completely right. Because what they want to do is they want to make legislation to have their business friends find ways to give them more money for making legislation that fits them.
Yep. There's bloody trucks parked up here.
It
Jesus.
might be mine.
It's in the
I
way.
just sold me some pig feed. I'll come over there and get it.
Thank
Get it
you.
out of there.
Blocking traffic.
He's only an angry Australian. You don't have to worry about him. He doesn't have any weapons.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to have weapons.
No.
For good reason, too.
Yeah. I don't think anyone should be allowed a weapon.
Oh, I can make a weapon out of a lampshade.
Oh, you can make a weapon out of anything, mate.
Yeah, just look at all them guys in prison that aren't supposed to have weapons that somehow kill people.
Yeah. Easy fix for that.
Anybody watch any of the Giants videos today? I saw some
Not today, mate.
clips on Facebook just now. Home here tonight, I didn't watch the videos, but it looks like the AI is going to get, I won't call it built-in courseplay, but something similar. You're going to get headlands.
It looks like cosplay. Yeah, I've seen that. Draws a course over the field.
Yeah.
Like cosplay does. It's all coming, mate.
It's about time. Of course, they show you that, and then they might not be able to get it to work, and then they scrap it right at the very end.
Probably. No, they've been promising cosplay since 19.
I was just going to say 19 was supposed to have it.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, we're going to have cosplay. It's going to be integrated into the game. Oh, wait a minute. We forgot something. Won't be this one.
Well, 22, they kind of... I mean, courseplay isn't courseplay anymore anyway.
No, they've ruined it.
It's advanced hired worker is what it is.
Yeah, they've ruined it. Cosplay was good in 15, 17. It was fantastic.
17,
19, it was okay, but getting bad.
That last
22,
version in 17
bastards.
they released was awesome.
Yeah, the very last one in 17 was fantastic.
See, it's like the problem with auto drive, though. See, with courseplay, it would run the course you set it to run, and then you could stack courses together. And I like auto drive's feature where it just kind of goes where it wants to go and gets there.
Yeah.
But after putting a bunch of courses up on Alma to all the different, because all the stuff I added, different buildings I placed and all that stuff, and I ran courses to all that stuff.
Yeah.
The problem is that I got the mixer wagon running in between all the cow barns, and it feeds all the cow barns. And when one's full, it goes to the next, and it fills that one, then it goes to the next one, it fills that one, it goes to the next one, fills that one. Well, the problem is that when my combine, I set it to go to the field, tries to go through the cow barn. It doesn't work. And there's no way in auto drive to tell it not to use that route. Like, you need to be able to specify.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yeah. I don't like the video because I got auto drive in here, but there's no course. But it's It is using your left control button. No, left shift button and clicking on the node, change it to a secondary road, so that it only uses that course if it needs to get to the checkpoint that's on that course.
Okay.
So you can have
What color does that turn the
yellowish.
the line?
The line, no, it turns the nodes. Turns the nodes to yellow. The lines are green or purple blue, depending on whether you're a dual road or single road. If you click the course play, or sorry, the auto drive menu, you can see it left shift and click on the node. One node is intersection, second is its neighbor. Left click on the node, and you can toggle it as a side road.
Okay. And then it'll stop trying to run through the
Yeah.
cow barn.
Yeah, I forget who did it. Farmer Cop, maybe somebody did a tutorial on it and showed how you can do it. If I can find it again, I'll tag you in it. And it just and you can change even after you have the nodes made and up. You can change them back and forth.
Well, yeah, because you pretty much It's just so difficult that they didn't write in any kind of instructions for this stupid thing. It's like the old course play. The 17 and 19 course play manual was for 15.
Yeah, but it was still easy to learn.
Yeah, it was a lot easier to learn, I think, than auto drive, because the auto drive menu, the old course play menu was all words, legitimate words.
Yeah.
And auto drive's all pictures, and then it kind of gives you a little bit of description up in the top, but most of what I've learned with it is just all click this, because it's all like click this and click that, and I don't know, it's a little bit clumsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trying to find videos. Everybody does auto drive videos that are just, they don't dive into anything. 'Cause I don't think most people know how to use all that stuff.
Yeah, if I can track that one down. I think it was Farmer Cop, but don't quote me to that. But I'll know it if I see it. And it was
Auto Drive guy was pretty damn good on his tutorials, I think.
yes.
Yep.
Who?
Auto Drive guy.
Oh yeah.
Isn't
does
he
the
part of
best.
isn't he part of the dev team or something though?
Oh, it'd be nice if he is. Then he'll be doing the stuff on 25, won't he?
Yeah, I do like auto drive. It works pretty good on the forage harvester side. I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to run it myself. But yeah, you can drive the forage harvester and it'll find you as long as you kind of get some idea what, you have to run it in some sort of logical manner. You just can't take off halfway across the field and wonder why it's not following you.
Yeah.
You have to, there's some expectations to be met there that you have to kind of stick with what you're doing, but it'll figure it out and it'll follow you.
You got a bit of bills there, Jeremy.
I got a few. This is the field I bought last night we were on. I did a course play quick outline to do the baling or do the mowing and the tedding, and I did the baling. Now we're gonna go plow it and plant it.
It's gonna be a different crop.
I think it's gonna go grasslands.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's just meadow now.
Yeah, it's just meadow.
Yeah.
It's the only kind of half flat field we had left down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I
I'm actually kind of done playing Farm Sim for the time being, I think.
don't talk so loose.
Well, I just kind of got to the end of the single player. I've got so far that I can't really do much more with it.
Oh no.
Kind of lost my enthusiasm because when you're running the entire map, you just got, I don't know, it's like too much work
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, you can make too much work for yourself, so you end up going, fuck this, and stop playing it for a while.
Well, it's like, okay, sleep. All right, now I need to spend 15, 20 minutes feeding cows. All right, now I got to spend another 5 minutes bedding cows. Now I've got to let my milk truck go and sell for the next 20 minutes.
No, don't worry about milk trucks.
I
Fuck the
think
milk truck.
I put it on auto drive. It just goes, picks up milk, sells it. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
As soon as I log in, I just turn it on.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is I got so much money, I can't spend it. I just have so
Auto
much
milk
money.
size is the best. Sells it every day for you. At
Yeah,
the
I'm
best
making
price.
100 something thousand a day on milk. Plus, I don't even know what the BGA's making. Another 80 to 100,000 every day the BGA's making. I had to start selling crops because my silos were full. And I've got the big
Well.
oh,
Just stop playing it, mate, and start working on your FS25 map.
well, I tried that this morning. I just can't.
Can't be fucked doing that either.
Well, it's like, all right, so I'm gonna go start a map, get the terrain done, start the roads. By then, I'll have to go back to work, and then God knows where that'll go.
Yeah, it'll get forgotten because you'll have to wait for GE10. Make
Well,
it the 25.
maybe I can give the guy that did the Montana map.
I'll be right back.
Maybe I can get him to do all the good stuff and make it look really, really good, and then I will make it work. Maybe we can
Tell him to
partner
leave
up.
this. Tell him to leave scripts alone.
Yeah.
No fucking idea, and to stay out of XML files. It's a fucking mess.
Are you going to be able to fix it?
You went and
I
looked
think so.
at it. You
Yeah, I
looked at it, didn't you?
I pulled it apart last night and had a look and went, no fuck.
That's
Yeah,
what I did. That's what I
I
did.
think I can fix it.
Because
Have
I
another
looked
look
when I was having all those errors and it was locking up and all these other problems I was having with it. And
But a lot of those, not all of them, a lot of those because of the premium pack. It was throwing up errors because it was active. But without it active, there's still a lot of errors, but not quite as many.
yeah,
Fucking dickhead.
well, the problem is that he stole scripts out of mods and stuck them
Yeah.
in the map. Don't
Yeah,
put
so-
animal extension in the map. For God's sakes, don't do it.
No, he doesn't need it in there. I don't know why he's got it in there, to be honest.
And
You
he
were trying
hacked,
to make me sick there, Jamie.
I don't know, he hacked
Sorry, mate.
he
It's like,
hacked
where did I
something.
put the plow?
He hacked something so that you can get like 600 something visual animals in the feedlot, and it's like, well, there's a reason why Giants doesn't allow that.
Yeah, I know. But those feedlots are fucked. They have to go. He's done too much to it to try and fix it. You'd be there for a year trying to fix what he's written in it. So I'm just deleting them. I'll put down my own feedlot.
Well, see, and that's the whole sad part of the map is that he's got all these really good features that he's ruined by making them unaccessible.
Yeah.
I don't know why Farmer Klein didn't pick up. Just blind to all that. Didn't check his log at all. You know,
He did.
he's driving around saying how wonderful it is and the feedlot was fantastic. Blah, blah, blah. He did mention that the frames drop when you're over there, but everything works so well. And it's so well thought out and well done. And
Well, that's another problem, is that people do videos like that, but they don't adequately, like, Farmer Klein's driving around with literally no mods in the folder, and
Yeah.
nothing in the big important thing is nothing done on the map.
yeah, that's right.
You know.
Yeah, he just goes around. Normally, he looks at the log file. I've seen him do that.
Well, in that guy's other map that he did, he went through the log file and showed all the errors that were there. You know. And he was I don't know, it's like we were excited in awe of driving around it, and we didn't actually look at what was going on.
No,
Because I watched Farmer Klein's video, and that's why I was like, oh, this looks all right. It's pretty cool. I'll download it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, whoa, wait a minute, this thing's freaking broke 3 ways to Sunday.
Yeah. But as you've already quoted, most American maps are like that because Americans fool around with things they don't know about. And fuck it.
I don't understand it. It just drives me insane. Why don't you just make a map that works? Why do we have to make it have corn drying and anhydrous and who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, why does it need to have these? Was it like Stone Valley and all them? It's like, why do you have to have all this nonsense?
Yeah.
Just make a map that works for me. I mean, I'm happy with that, like Griffin, Indiana map. I played that for a long time. I played RB's map for a long time. Granted, it was on console. I was kind of forced to find those two maps to play because they were cross-play maps. I didn't need anything fancy. I had a great time. It's like, what do you need all this stuff to do? It's like they all get in these Facebook groups and they look at somebody does something, and then all of the American modders do it to their map. Every single one of them.
Yeah, they love it. No rules. Isn't that right? That's what happens in America. There's no rules. What do you mean I have to do it this way? No, I'll do it however I want. Do it my way. Uh-huh.
It's really, I don't know. I just
Definitely
think
an American thing.
Well,
the
it
Russians
is.
did it too for a while, but they came good. Most of the Russian maps are brilliant, where they were quite nice, but like the Americans, they were changing. They didn't know about changing scripts, changing the way things happen. But they won't happen. All they do is throw errors. Oh, it's fine.
Well,
there's no excuse for it, because when you're in GE and you do something, it brings up an error down the bottom of the window.
No, it doesn't.
There's no excuse for putting errors in. Hey?
Well, there's no excuse for it, but GE doesn't show you the errors. It's in your log file.
Well, yeah.
I mean, GE will show you errors that happen in GE, but all these are from all the scripts that they put into it that don't need to be there.
Oh, yeah. Well, in GE, when I ripped it apart, there's like 50 errors in that.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even open it in GE because I started looking at the file structure and all the scripts that he put in there, and I'm like, no, I got to pull this all back apart.
Yep. It's a lovely map. It's very picturesque. It's very good to drive around, all that, but none of it really works properly.
It's an absolute beautiful map.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Are you going to stick in Western Australia and knowing that it works?
We'll see, mate. If I can fix this other friggin' thing before November, I will. Not, I'll go to Loma if everyone's in agreement with it. But Western Australia, even though it has got some errors, simple one, works perfectly.
Yeah.
The errors that don't seem to affect it. They're not invasive errors. And most of them are just warnings anyway. Don't
Who's
mean
that?
fuck.
Who's that Canadian map you were playing? The big square flat one.
Nathanol, Manitoba.
Nathanol,
Yep.
Manitoba. Now see,
Great map.
Yeah,
that
it was
is that's like the complete opposite. You know, it's not that great to look at. But
No, that part of Manitoba apparently isn't. I've looked at it on Google.
I'm not talking about. You could do a flat map and make it look brilliant.
Oh, you can, yes.
But it's done like it's like Brummy's train set map he made. You know?
Yeah.
He made the road, and it's a matter of the author of that map is probably more, he thinks more like Farmer Klein does. He's more literal, and he sees a road and he sees grass. He doesn't see grass with weeds. He doesn't see little details. He sees road, grass, field. That's what he sees. That's how he looks at the world. Where someone like me looks at it, and I see it from the both parts of my brain. So I see a road, but I also see there's going to be a gravel shoulder. There's going to be some dirt, you know, unless you're in Britain and they bring the grass right up to the road and
the odd little rock off, you know, a bit.
And he made the roads perfectly straight and flat, which even in Manitoba, I'm willing to bet they're not. You know,
no,
roads are never
straight.
flat.
Are you sure?
Flat. Very straight.
Are you sure they're not flat?
I know they're not flat.
They're not that flat.
Our roads are pretty flat. I mean, of course, they're in a slight angle to get the water off, but that's it. It's all flat over here.
No, I mean when you drive down a road, I mean our terrain varies so much, but even in the flat parts of the state here that are really
go up and down a little
flat, there's still got to be elevation changes, and the roads are never perfectly straight either because the original roads were not built.
Nah, the roads are not straight over here. That's for sure. They're not straight. There will be a bend in it, and a couple more as well. But I'm pretty sure they are damn flat over here. Yeah, for kilometers and kilometers and kilometers, they are flat.
You don't have any.
I mean, the height difference, Doc, from the east in the Netherlands to the west in the Netherlands is 6 meters, and there's no mountains or hills or whatsoever in between. So yeah, it's flat.
Because I know even out in Nebraska in the high plains and stuff that there's still like ripples in the road. You know.
Yeah, the joke is in the prairies. You can tell me my dog ran away, and then it took 3 days.
It's so true. You been out there, Jamie?
No, I got some buddies that have gone out, and they said, like, You're looking, you think you see a car in the distance that's getting close to you, but it's miles and miles and miles away. Just it goes on forever.
It does. I mean, I'm doing.
That's where all the flat earthers come from.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's flatlanders, not flat earthers.
Sorry.
I listened to that flat Earth guy. I listened to him do his whole spiel about how the Earth is flat and explain it. I mean, he's convincing. He's got some book about it. He says that the Earth is round, but it's not a sphere. It's like a hockey puck. Okay. So, Antarctica is actually all around the outside of the Earth. And we can't go past Antarctica because of this outer beings that are keeping us away from there. There's more Earth on the other side. We just haven't got to it yet.
Yeah, they're good, those guys.
Yeah. And he had all these examples of using real flight patterns and how from here to here it should be this many miles according to the globe, but it's not because it actually takes this long. And I'm like, you're using nautical miles. You're not using nautical miles. You're trying to compare something from ground miles to nautical miles. Obviously, it's not going to match. You know,
I dropped you a photo in the Discord, Doc.
I was just looking
Trust
at
me,
that.
it's flat.
which one is it? Oh, I can't.
It's in general.
If the Earth
No,
is
I
flat,
can't get out of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
if the Earth is flat, then Londoners on a clear day should be able to see the Eiffel Tower and the French on a clear day should be able
Yeah,
to see.
see, there's a little
Venice.
ripple right there, Scrum. See that little ripple? I can see it in the white line.
That's not a hill.
Well, that's what South Dakota looks like. Except it's not green, and the roads are red. Yeah, whatever they make the asphalt out of up there is like a red, orangish red stone. Kind of freaks you out for a hot minute there. And then they don't have those guardrails. They don't have lights. They do have fencing. But that's it. And you don't see trees. You don't see anything. All you can see is the crop in the field that you're driving by. And then eventually, after about 30 or 40 minutes of going 80 to 90 miles an hour, you will come to a gap in that field. And it'll either start a new field or there'll be something in between and then another field. And then you drive for another half an hour before you get a change of scenery.
Lovely, isn't it? Should come over here and drive the Nullarbor plane. That's what you should do.
Yeah, but even in that picture, Scrump's you can see where you have 2 lanes of asphalt, but then it looks like the grass comes right up to the asphalt because that other lane is probably like your shoulder or your pull-off lane. But
Yes.
one of the things that a lot of people miss on
pull-up
map
lanes.
make.
Geez, we don't have those. You have to do it while you're driving over here.
What?
Pull off. We don't have a designated lane for it.
That's why everybody calls you guys wankers.
Yes. I'm proud of it.
I'm trying to make a point that so to the edge of the road, the grass is going to be shorter right at the very edge of the road. And there's a few map makers that do that, but not very many. And everything I've seen of Britain, that's not how it is, though. Everything I've seen of footage of Britain, it looks like the grass is like perfectly right up to the road. I don't know who's mowing all that grass, but somebody's doing it. It looks like somebody's lawn. It goes hedge, lawn.
Depends on what road.
Road.
They do have gravel shoulders on some of their roads,
Mm,
but a lot of their little country lanes that have got 10-foot high hedges on either side, yeah, it's grass and hedge all the way up to the edge.
Oh, Scrump, what did you do?
I got stuck in my silage pit.
Oh dear.
you'll have
Stuck
that.
up to your neck in silage. That'd be lovely.
Yeah, chaff.
Oh, charm.
I did that last Sunday on Wonko server.
You did too. Yeah.
I did, and then Wonko came to bail me out because he felt sorry for me,
Uh-huh.
and then he regretted that decision.
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
I don't even know if I like playing that map, Fair Heat or whatever, but it is entertaining with the amount of frustration that goes on.
Yeah,
It's like a
Oh.
it's like a
It's okay,
challenge.
man.
aspect. Yeah, it's another. Well, at least that one plays nicely. You know, it plays well. It looks beautiful. It was just it was a replication of Fair Heat. It wasn't made to actually be playable. You know what I mean? Somebody took a lot of time and effort to make a replica of that area. And a replica they did make, but there's artistic, you know, freedoms you have to take when you're making a map so it's playable. You got gates that you can't come out of with anything but a tractor. And it's got to be a small tractor because I tried taking the McCormick and I got stuck. Well, making the berms and the hedges on top, I like it. It looks really good. It causes a lot of headaches.
They made a map called East Groningen, which is based on a Dutch scenery that is pretty damn close to what it would be in real life.
We used to have another Dutch fella that played with us and used to share a lot of pictures. He worked on a vegetable farm or for a
Hey, Ian.
vegetable harvesting company.
Supposed to be a local council. Country lane are generally done by the local farmers.
Would you look that up or?
No, Ian's in my chat.
Oh, I probably should have your stream up.
No, then you'll see me cheating. I mean,
I don't.
I
don't-
did watch you cheated.
I don't care if you cheat. But Johnny had 9 likes last time I was watching him, so I need to give him some dislikes and slow him down.
shit, I thought this.
No. And then you got 2 likes. There you go.
Moving
I didn't
now.
even know you were streaming. Oh, look, it's my favorite trailer you're buying.
No, I thought I could make this a bale trailer, but I gotta go. I grabbed the wrong one. Supposed to
Oh,
grab-
you gotta get.
I already have it. I already have it. I have 2 of them.
Oh, gotcha.
I've put a link into the map tour of East Groningen, which is, yeah,
Oh, there it is.
how it would be.
Oh, I can see the PDA right now. Now, when you guys, that's probably realistic the way you guys run fields like that.
Yeah.
Quite small, but all really close together.
Yeah.
very-
All gonna have water or waterways in between them most of the time.
Yep. Is it for irrigation or drainage or both?
They're both.
So you guys irrigate when it's too dry, and then you use
Mainly,
underground-
mainly for dewatering, for drainage.
so you put perforated drainage tile underneath.
Depending on where you are in the Netherlands, yes.
We do a lot of that here because we get wet holes and we drain the water off to the nearest stream.
It depends a lot on the soil. If you're on sand ground, normally you don't have to, because it will drain very well from itself.
But yeah,
if you're
anyway,
on slightly loam, then you might have to do some irrigation. Yeah.
yeah, your heavier loams and clays. Well, clay, we had the problem with the drainage tile; the water couldn't get to it. We had to put it in really deep in order to get it down to where the. But even with the tile there, the water just couldn't get through the ground. It's like having a pond.
Geez, Johnny, you should be streaming. I'm here. I got 4 whole viewers. So a new personal best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, you're up to 24 subscribers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more than us.
Yeah, there you go.
So, you're finding some randoms, even though, YouTube's not helping you out, but.
And I'm not really. I don't put it into anybody's, like the Facebook. Like you see some guys put it on Stevie's page, stuff like that to push it. I don't even do any of that.
Never did.
Main reason I do is just for when we're playing, to watch and see.
You can rewind the havoc.
Well,
Yeah.
I liked making the videos. Making the videos was fun for a little while, but it just became too time consuming.
I like
it.
because it's like having a dash cam. Because last night somebody T-boned me and said that I was at the wrong, but I have the video evidence where he cut into me.
No such animal.
I've been spending some money again. I'm on 404 cows now.
Jesus. Just as I was catching you.
Yeah.
You
You
okay,
still
buddy?
can win this, Johnny.
I
You okay?
doubt it.
I'm at 280.
You just taking a nap. Okay.
You got your loan paid off, Jamie?
No, still at $300,000.
Okay.
Next month
Oh.
shouldn't be too bad because I'll have some pig food made, and that will make a big difference.
Yeah.
We've been keeping it close, anyways.
Yeah, I paid off my loan, so it's just waiting on the.
What are you guys gonna do next after you get this one?
We just keep playing it. I'll
Oh.
sell a couple of the bonds because it's way too many at the moment to maintain. Put something else in there.
Just put some beef cows or something.
That's what it's to look after.
The cow barn will stay, but I'll just decrease the amount of animals.
Yeah, having almost 800 animals that I'm taking care of is just more than I wanted. I wanted to milk 1,000. That was my goal, but I got halfway there, and it's like I'm barely keeping up here.
Well, Johnny set the bar to 500, which was quite enthusiastic, if you ask me.
Easy. Easy.
I mean, 500 milking cows, but on the other side, he's only asking for 100 sheep. So, yeah.
That's only because I hate sheep. I like lamb, roasted, but sheep, no.
We need sheep to make lamb, Johnny.
I know. I worked at a sheep farm for a little while. Freaking Aiden. I tried to teach him this year. That was a joke. I was cleaning fleeces and packing them into the packs. I said, you want to have a go at shearing? I said, not really. Oh, come on. Come and have a go. See how you might be good at it. Poor fucking sheep.
Well, they should have known you weren't good at anything back then.
No, I was good at everything except shearing sheep. I
Ah,
did
then you
everything
got-
else on the farm, no worries. But when it came to shearing sheep, no.
Poor animals.
How's
I
your
grabbed the sheep, took
your
the
eye?
clippers and started, and fucked me dead. The clippers were starting to glow red. And yeah, I had to dip it in some water and then in some oil. And then a proper shearer grabbed the sheep and finished it in 2 seconds. I said, yeah, maybe you're not cut out to be a shearer. So I went back to packing the wool.
I haven't seen a good.
Good for your hands, I tell you. Jeez, I had hands as smooth as a baby's bum by the time I finished a day's work. All the
Yeah,
lanolin.
I've never seen a good New Zealand map come out for 22.
No, there hasn't
No,
been one, I don't think. I don't even know if there's been a New Zealand map. at
there was
all.
one. There was one in 17. I think that same map came over to 19. I haven't seen a New Zealand map at all. There used to be quite a few New Zealanders that always used to play Farm Sim.
Yeah. Oh, they still do. Still a lot of players.
Wow, and Duck Sorley, a New Zealander.
Oh, I don't know if he was. Args he is.
I mean, all
He's
he
got
ever
a
used to do was grass. It was like the only thing he knew how to do.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna sell everything. We're gonna buy a big M. We're gonna plant everything in the grass, and then we're gonna mow.
Yeah. He liked that mower back in 17 that Oops liked. The one that had it was built on it looked like a dune buggy, but not built up in the like a go-kart. When you unfolded the blades, they had no collision, and they were like 40 feet. And you just run through the trees, the forest, everything with it. Just had to be careful with the body of it had a collision. Just had to duck in between the trees with the body and just mow everything. He loved
I like-
that.
I like them walk behinds and using on Wancos. I never used them before.
I've used them for just for mucking around with to see what they were like, but I never thought to do what you've done. And that's bloody brilliant, I reckon, on a small one.
I wish I'd thought of that in Bailey Spring. I would have just kept all the fields the way they were.
Yep.
I would say Scrump's going to give up for the night soon with the look of that.
Yes.
What's he done?
Ended his
Rolled the
stream.
tractor?
No, ended his stream.
Ah. I didn't even realise.
Yeah, I fed my animals, and it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, kids in 4 hours, 5 hours, so yeah, time to go to bed.
All right, mate. Good to catch up.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll see you on a Friday one day. No comment.
Probably 7, 8 more weeks. Then it starts to slow down again a bit after that.
Yeah.
You coming
We'll
on
see you
Wancos
tomorrow, will we, or not?
Yeah, tomorrow I should be there, yes.
Oh, okay, that'd be good. Be good to see you over there.
Tomorrow is my last day off. That's my last day I don't have to work, and then it's 7 days of 7 weeks of 7 days a week working. So yeah, it's gonna be a
Sounds
joy.
like, sounds like fun.
Not.
Yeah, I just got done with all that. See,
And it's two. I'm gonna be home 2 more weeks. Then I'm gonna grab the tent, put it on the job site at work. Then the missus and the kids will have holiday, and I'll be working.
Good.
But at least I'll be working from work. Because I'll be
I
in the
don't.
tent.
I don't know how many people can be happy that they're working from work.
It's a lot easier, Jamie.
I
It
know.
saves me 45 minutes cycling to work and 45 minutes cycling
No,
back.
I know, but when you think about it, it's like I'm happy that I'm staying at work. What do you mean?
It's a lot
But
easier.
every night he can go home to the tent and have a tent cooked meal.
There you go.
Yes.
Why is it so busy?
Because everyone's having holidays
Mm.
and there's not enough people to work.
Mm.
Kinda.
There you go, Doc. Go over there and get a job.
Oh, there's plenty of jobs here. If you're
Yeah, I
willing,
mean,
if you are willing to work, you'll have a job tomorrow.
You
yeah.
can go on a 3-month work visa over to Deutschland.
Yeah, but I can't drive over there.
Yes, you can.
No, not commercially.
No, not
Isn't there a ferry that goes over there?
No, because we can only drive in North America commercially. Yep. U.S., Canada, and I guess Mexico. I don't know too many people that go to Mexico. Usually that's kind of usually the Mexicans come up and get their stuff and take it back. We don't usually go and deliver things into Mexico.
Yeah. No, that's no excuse anyway. You could sit for a temporary driver's license. Have a driver's extension on your license.
No, I
for
think
3
I
months.
looked at it and my CDL wasn't gonna work in Australia. I know it doesn't in Europe.
All right,
Oh, hell
gentlemen.
no. You wouldn't be able
I'll
to drive
get
a
you
truck
later.
over here.
Have a good night,
Take
bud.
it easy,
Good sleep.
Scrum. Get some rest.
Sleep well. See you, mate.
Mm.
You know, they're really strict now with truck driving licenses over here.
Yeah, Canada's pretty. I don't know. Canada's got some loopholes to fill on that side of things.
Shh. Don't tell them what they have to do.
Well,
They might do it.
the U.S. The U.S. only started filling those loopholes like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, so it's not like you guys are behind on the 8 ball. But you guys get a lot of those foreigners. I don't know if you make them citizens or what. I mean, you should have to be a citizen of the country that you're driving in my opinion.
No, that's how they're getting them in here is because they needed the drivers.
Yeah, and you send them all over here.
They're-
Trust me, I could tell. You start rolling up on a guy that's just going extremely slow and going down roads he shouldn't be going down on, and he's going to have a Quebec or an Ontario plate on the back of the truck.
I have a buddy. He works for a trucking company here. Like he's a not a dispatcher, but he's in charge of the maintenance, the mechanics, everything that goes wrong. They contact him, and he's got no hair left. He's got it all pulled out because
Oh,
yeah, like
they're
there's
they're
something
morons.
there's something wrong with the low. What's wrong? Well, it's all froze. Why is it froze? Well, I ran into fuel with the reefer there to keep the heat on it there last night. Well, why did you get fuel? I didn't think I'd had to. Like, you fuel your truck.
Mm-hmm. No one told me. No one told me. Yeah, most of the trucks that go by that have a lot of carpentry or tapestries.
Yeah.
Tapestries are the right word. Yeah, they almost always have either a Quebec, an Ontario, or a New Jersey plate. But a lot of that was because, like all the container haulers, there's no money in hauling containers. There's no money in it. So who's doing it? People that don't seem to want money. And
They don't need
that's
money. They come here with money.
and that's what DOT's always looking for. Seems like they've always got the container trucks pulled in there doing the inspections. But they don't do what they're supposed to do. That's the whole thing, right? They don't ever look at the truck. They don't ever do anything about it. They don't check the oil. They don't even know how to open the hood, you know. And they're driving around. They're too cheap to buy an actual truck GPS, so they follow like Google Maps GPS. End up on roads they're not supposed to be on.
I think I told you with the guy that was backing into our lot one day, and I went out. We have like a big parking lot at the back. You can run the truck out almost straight and then back up to the back doors. But at that edge of that lot, it goes down about 2 feet to a car dealership parking lot. And I get out. He had the front tires sitting on that edge of that hill, starting to go over. I was like, man, you can't go any farther ahead. And I was wondering, he was grinding gears, like he'd stall it and he'd grind. It was a Volvo he was driving. And I got up inside. It was like an automatic. He was snapping it back and forth. So I don't know, was there an automatic with a manual option that you guys can drive on those Volvos, or?
Well,
it's
there's
probably a semi-automatic, mate.
Well, yeah, there's 3 different automatics you can get in a big truck. You can get an automatic like it's in a car.
Yep.
Like literally.
Yep.
Like garbage trucks are like that. Fire trucks.
Our
are
fire
like
trucks
that.
are like that, push and play.
Yep. You can get the semi-automatic, which is it shifts itself, but there's still 3 pedals. You still have to run the clutch. So there's still a clutch pedal. So he's probably got a semi-automatic, because the fully automatics that goes back to having 2 pedals. And
maybe that's what he had then.
It's not an automatic per se, because it's still a manual transmission that's automatically shifted, but it runs the clutch too, where the earlier versions of that didn't run the clutch. But usually, like the trucks that we've got that were like that, you couldn't grind the gears in them. It just wouldn't go into gear until it sensed that the shaft wasn't spinning slow enough. It wouldn't even try to go into gear.
Oh, he was making her lurch and stalling her out.
Well, he probably just didn't know how to run a clutch.
Didn't know how to back up, I know that.
You can't drive a truck over here to get your license unless you can back up in a straight line.
Well, see, what used to happen here, and what still happens in Canada, is these big carriers want good, a plentiful amount of cheap labor. So they get you your license, and they get you your license in a week. And in a week's time, I mean, all they got to do is they got to do, a couple of backing maneuvers. And what they do is they specify how. So, like when they were teaching me how to back up, it's back up to this point, turn the wheel all the way counterclockwise, back up till the truck's here, straighten your wheels, back up till the trailer's here, turn your wheels, you turn the steering wheel one turn the other way, and you could parallel park that trailer, you know, pretty close every time if you did exactly what they told you to do. So that's how they get these people to pass. They don't have any clue what they're doing. They're just kind of memorizing a sequence and how to back up to pass the test.
How do you?
And now, like here, now they've made it so you've got to have a 28-hour written course, like a classroom course. Then you've got to have so much driving experience, and then you have to take a certification with your driving instructor, with a certified driving instructor, which is where they have you back up in every position basically, and then you have to go for a small road test to make sure that you can shift the truck up and down all the gears. And that certification by the school allows you to go and to actually take the road test. And then you have an independent state employee, you know, that's the examiner, and it's a 3-part test. It's the pre-trip, then it's the maneuvering, which is the backing up part. You have to back up straight, you have to back up at an offset, and then you have to parallel park. And then you go for a road test, where you also have to do an emergency stop, and you have to go over some railroad tracks and or multi-lane driving. My test was, we had railroad tracks. But it's
What are you up to, Jamie? Anything?
I'm plowing and seeding.
Oh,
Why? What you need?
probably asleep.
Nope.
Oh, no.
you ain't getting to sleep out of that.
Yeah. I can't sleep. I'm in the middle of planting my grass, and I can't have over 2 months plant. So, sorry.
Hey.
You know, if you spread all that
I
slurry,
understand
Jimmy, you get better grass.
Oh, I have 2 slurry tankers.
You know what you should do?
What's that?
Well, it's not very cost effective. I was gonna say use the pumps and hoses and do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That pumps and hoses thing is awesome. It works so good.
Yep.
If you were now, the only problem is that farms didn't let you cheat. And it lets you use a hired worker, and it lets you select what pit you want to pull it out of, and it'll just keep running until the pit's empty. So having the drag hose system doesn't really gain you anything. It's effectively doing it for you, but if you don't cheat, because what I would do is put a refill course with auto drive on my tanker, and then I would put the tank on course play. And I can do the same field in about half the time, even with all the hose, you know, setting up the hoses and connecting them and unwinding them and all that. I still could do it in half the time I could with the tanker. Because it would have to go back and refill all the time.
Or if you have course play on a refill point side of the field. One of those portable tanks.
Well, yeah, you can do that, Johnny, but then you got to have another truck and trailer and a frac box to do that.
Yeah.
Which is, well, I had that anyway because the field I was doing, I had to have a frac box and I had to have a truck refilling it because it wasn't close enough to a pit. So I was doing that anyway. I could have done that, but honestly, well, the frac box, I've had trouble with course play, or not course play, auto drive picking it up. Because sometimes auto drive comes into the course and it'll sense the frac box as a collision, and it's like it senses the trigger as a collision sometimes. I don't know if it's a bug. But a lot of times I'd be like, why is that tractor standing still? And I'd go there and it'd just be right behind the box. It wouldn't go past the box. So then I move the box over and then it misses the trigger. So yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a like it works really good with the drag hose system because the pump never moves. You know what I mean? So once it's setting the trigger, and plus that pumps and hoses, when they put the triggers on that stuff, they made big triggers, which is nice. Gives you a lot of room.
Right.
Not like those manure tanks that custom modding did. They had these tiny little triggers in them. Oh, we're going to put the trigger only over the fill box. Well, that would be great if it wasn't Farm Sim.
Yeah. Sounds dodgy them.
I don't know. Custom modding is, they're like American modders. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant models. And all kinds of goofy little bugs with their gameplay. I haven't found anything wrong with the honeybee set yet, but you know,
Except the crap.
it's not crap. It's not crap. It's
Huh?
like everything else you say is crap. It's only crap because you don't want to learn about it.
That's crap.
Yeah, that's why. If you have a map that you miss a lot of stuff because the big headers are too wide and there's hills and ridges and everything, that those headers will form to the terrain.
Huh.
They will.
Huh.
They auto contour onto the terrain. It's so cool.
Yeah, they don't auto contour to the friggin' trailers. Not cool.
You
It's the
break the
only problem
trailer
I have.
apart. You break the trailer apart.
Then
You
you
drive
throw it
the
away.
you drive you drive the combine so that the larger tires, the rear part of the trailer goes on the right side of the header. You attach that, you lower the header, get out, get in whatever's hooked to the pickup or whatever is hooked to the header, to the front part of it. Back that right straight up to the header. You get a connect trigger, an attach trigger, just like everything else. You hit attach, boom, it's on. And it's on. It
Yeah.
doesn't fall
Poof,
off the
it's
header
off the
trailer. It
other
doesn't
side of the
slide.
field.
Well, only that's because you're upside down. It wasn't built for bat people.
Uh, all right. This is fine.
Nobody wants to go on my merry-go-round. The hell?
Yeah, go on the merry-go-round, dude.
Thought I could play music. Yeah, play music. Maybe they need more revolutions on them. I don't know. Nobody likes my merry-go-round.
Johnny has left the server.
Ah, not until it's tomorrow. Which won't happen tonight.
So what's the next time? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Grump
Sure.
put up a map tour.
Yeah, the basically like where he's from.
East Groningen. Oh, okay.
It's cool.
Well, Farmer Klein gave it 4 stars. Must be good.
Uh,
I don't like his map reviews, map tours anymore.
why? Because you're butthurt about Montana?
No. It's a lot of his maps. They're really good maps, and he gives it like 1.5 stars. Oh, it hasn't got. I can't see that. I can't see where that is, and this isn't marked right now. Oh, it's only got 1 production, so technically it has got production, but you're gonna have to knock some points off it. Blah blah blah. Oh, but I guess it does have some flat areas marked out for other production, so you could put production there yourself if you wanted to. But because it's only got 1, well, it's only going to get 0.25 of a point. Blah. I like the man. I don't mind watching him play, but his map reviews, I watched them all up until about 6 months ago, and I thought, nah, fuck, I don't care. It's a bloody good map. He's just knocked the shit out of because it doesn't got markers marked clearly. Fuck off. The rest of the map's great. No, I don't care what his system is. That's not how I rate a map. Is it playable? Is it authentic? Does it look really good? Does it play well? Does it have errors in the log? No. Then it's got 5 stars in my opinion. Because
Well,
there's one chevron missing, he knocks a 0.5 point off.
well, that's the left and right brain. You know, he's very structural on how he does things.
Oh, no. And, he does say that, it's if you like the map, then go ahead and play it. Take no notice of how I've marked it. That's just the way I like maps to be. They could be plain as ugly as fuck. And he'll give it 5 marks because all his criterias are there. Fuck off, it's a shit map. I wouldn't play it in a fit.
Yeah, but he tells you that that's his preference. You're complaining about something that he gives you a disclaimer for.
I just don't take notice of it anymore. I still watch some of his map tours because I want to see the map because no one else has released it to us.
Well, he does a thorough.
I'd much rather watch Mr. Silly P, even though he plays on console. Annoys me. Keeps talking about slot. I don't give a fuck. Just show me the map. But he does do a great map tour. And he's always critical. And he's always enthusiastic. There's a reason. Where Farmer Klein's just the one tone. Nah. Look over here. Go over here. Oh, there's that missing there. And we'll go down here. And he always drives that fucking Mahindra. Which annoys me.
Why? What do you want him to drive?
Drive the fucking... All the maps have got pickups. Drive the fucking pickup. The ute. Comes with the farm. Fucking Mahindras. I hate them.
He's been doing that since, like, what, 15?
I know,
16,
and I'm
17?
sick of it. I'm sick of it now. It was fine before because it didn't matter. Seeing this little bloody piece of shit driving around. No, I'm sick of it.
You ever think that he does that so that it's a smaller vehicle and you can see more around it?
No. Nothing to do with the vehicle. Nope. Don't agree.
You just want to grump about something because it's still morning and
it's good.
Because you woke up and you're not dead, you're still grumpy about it.
Oh no, pissing me off waking up.
You haven't accepted
Worst
it yet.
part of the day, waking up.
Yeah, that's why you do it so early. You wake up, not dead yet. What the fuck?
Pretty much sums it up, mate.
Hey, fucking hell. Play Anno and all.
I can do.
like playing Anno with you first thing in the morning. You're too grumpy and tired, and you haven't had any coffee to say anything.
Uh,
All you do is make noise, and then we know you're alive.
yeah. You had a good look at the new Anno yet?
Eh, it's not released yet. I don't care. It's like Farm Sim. It's not released yet. Don't care. When it gets released,
are
I'll
you
buy
mean?
it. But then I'll care.
Oh, I've already bought it. Early access.
What, Anno?
No.
What? Farm Sim?
Yeah.
Early
Bloody
access?
Anno's not on Steam, so they can get fucked. Not buying it through Epic.
No, it'd be through Ubisoft, right?
Yeah, because it's Ubisoft. Big tight ass cunt.
What do you mean? Are we gonna have to buy the other one off Ubisoft? I guess it doesn't matter. I bought the last one off Ubisoft because I couldn't buy it off
No,
Steam because I
I
missed the
won't be
boat.
buying it off. Oh, I won't be buying it off Ubisoft, and I will not be buying it off Epic. Because Epic can't.
So
So,
what are you thinking? You're not gonna buy it until it comes out on
till it's
Steam?
on Steam. I bought it on
I think
Steam last time, every time, except for the first couple of editions, because they weren't available. Because there was no such thing then.
are they gonna do what they did on Anno 1800, where they're gonna release it on Ubisoft and Epic for like a couple of months and then realize that nobody really bought it yet because it wasn't on Steam and then put it on Steam?
Well, they had it on Steam last time, took it off Steam,
Yeah.
put it on Epic only. And then they went, hang on a minute, let's put it back on.
Well,
We
no,
fucked up.
yeah, because I had to buy it off Ubisoft because I couldn't buy it off Steam.
Yeah. No, because you bought it just after it, within weeks of it being removed.
It was
Steam.
like, yeah, it was like, I think I think you told me about it, and I drug my feet. I was busy or something. I drug my feet on buying it
Yeah.
because you're like, oh, you probably like this game, yeah. And I said, okay, I'll give it a try. Oh, it's kind of expensive, and yeah, because I remember I looked it up on Steam. I'm like, oh, it's kind of expensive, and then I just got sidetracked, and then I'm like, no, I watched some videos. Now I'm gonna buy it, and then I couldn't find it.
Yeah, gone. Gone, gone, gone.
I don't know. I haven't really noticed the difference with it being through Ubisoft versus Steam.
I do.
How?
Ubisoft it comes.
Okay.
And it won't auto update on Ubisoft.
Yeah, it does.
Does it now? Does it? Oh, I
Yeah,
hate Epic. Because their launcher is a piece of shit. The
well,
launcher
yeah,
takes 4 days to fucking activate.
but yeah, Epic sucks. But I don't know. I haven't really because Ubisoft it does all the same Ubisoft crap with you guys buying it on Steam that it does with my game that I bought it off Ubisoft. It's like you didn't gain anything.
Yeah, I just don't like Ubisoft because it can't. But yeah, I have bought several games off Ubisoft.
I think I bought one of the Far Cry's. I think I bought through Ubisoft too.
Yeah, so do I. Far Cry 1 and 2.
I think mine's 5. I don't know. Me and my buddy were playing it for a hot minute, like all those games. They're only fun for like 2 weeks, and then you're bored of them.
Yeah, you get bored shit with them. Yeah.
There's just, once you did it, I don't know. I don't really want to get back on there and just go fight guys again. I fought enough guys.
I don't mind those fighting games, but I hate the zombie ones. And the only
Mm.
good ones are the zombie ones. The other ones are crap. I don't want to do it. I like a good survival game, but not playing that shit.
Oh, we would have fun on Ark.
On what?
Ark.
Oh, yeah, the new Ark looks really good, actually. No zombies in it, at least.
What's the new one?
There's a new one. Didn't you know that?
I thought it was just a continuation of the same game.
It is basically the same game, but done better.
Oh, I didn't know there was a new Ark. What's that one
Yeah.
called?
Ark. Might be Ark 2, something like that.
Oh. Well, the old one was kind of clumsy.
Yeah.
It was one of those typical PC games where they make everything customizable, every parameter's customizable, which you needed like a overall novice, easy, medium, kinda hard, hardcore, and you don't have a chance. They needed like a little slider that would kind of change those parameters to those
Yeah.
kind of things. It took me, I don't know, a year before I got my parameters set to where I liked them, where you could actually play the game and not die every second of the, you know, but also you could get through the game. You could level up, trying to balance everything,
Yeah.
make it so that if you run it on a server, your dinosaurs, you don't have to log in twice a day to feed your dinosaurs because that's freaking dumb.
Valheim's good.
Hmm.
Valheim.
Hmm. Yeah, that's like a Viking-ish kind of art game. If I
Yeah.
remember right.
Kind of.
Isn't
Yep.
it made by the same people that made Ark?
I don't know. They're an independent studio. With about 4 guys.
I swear that Valheim was made by the same people that made Ark. I remember
Yeah, I
seeing
think it could be.
because
I think it
I
could
remember
be.
I remember some people were saying like, "Ah, don't fix Ark, just make another whole game and cash in on that."
Yeah, it's got a pretty big following. Single player, multiplayer. We've actually got our own server.
For what, you and the girls?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I won't let Stu in there. Fuck. Played Valheim with him. Plays a lot. Suicide Squad. What the fuck are you doing? You know.
I could see him just charging right at it. Oh, fucking get him.
Yeah, no, it's just ridiculous the way he was playing it.
like how he plays Anno.
Oh, a bit like it.
I gotta take all these ships over here and just kill everybody.
Yeah.
The only reason he ever got away with it with us is because neither you, well, you didn't ever have a military because you're a pacifist.
Oh,
Fucking
pacifist.
hippie.
I don't want to do that. I want to do the economy part, the
Yeah,
logistics.
fuck it.
But he won't do the logistics. You
He
know.
does. He does the logistics until he has enough warships to take over the entire world.
Mm. And then he goes, fuck the people. And then all of a sudden he's running out of simple things like clothes. Oh, running out of clothes. Oh, no schnapps. Oh, the beer's run out. There's no this, there's no that. What the fuck? And my warehouse is a chock-a block. I'm actually selling most of the stuff I make. And his cities are 3 times the size of mine because he doesn't care about that shit. If you feed your people everything they want, keep it stocked up, there's 4 times more people who live in each house. But he's got houses, hundreds of houses with nobody in them because people don't want to live there because they're always running out of their basic needs, let alone their luxury needs. It's just stupid. I've never got to the end of the game with him. I've never got to the end of the game by myself either because I get bored by myself. But I've gotten I could say semi-close a few times with him. He goes, nah, suck it.
I think I figured out that he gets to the point where the trade gets difficult because I always run into that same point. You get to that point where the trade starts. For some unknown reason to me, I'll have all the routes, everything will be working, and then out of nowhere, you'll get to that skyscraper levels, and it becomes a giant shit show, and I can't keep enough of anything anywhere.
I don't do the skyscrapers till the absolute last thing. They're happy enough without it. You don't need it, but it would help. But I don't worry about that. Skyscrapers does make it turn into a shit show, because not only you have to cater for the new tier of the top people, and
Yeah,
they start assuming way more than they should, which is a pain in the back.
well, you start running out of stuff instantaneously once you get to that level.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just one of those things where once you start investors, that's when it starts going downhill. And if you start building skyscrapers, it just all you do is start chasing things because everything in the supply chain has got to get reworked.
Yeah, if you build too quick, I don't. Look,
Yeah, but
you got to get to a certain tier of people to discover the new areas. I could beat him easily, but I don't because I'm busy just trying to get everything perfect where I've started. I've beat him multiple times to the New World and to Embezzler and Trelawney, many times. But it just makes it too hard.
I don't know. One of those games.
One stage at a time, for fuck's sake, not just go nuts. Fuck's the game. Won't listen.
Yeah, but one of those games I tried playing your style and I couldn't do it.
No, because I've been playing that style since I started playing. So,
I just couldn't. I tried to keep everybody's needs fulfilled and all that, and I got so far behind you guys because I couldn't keep up.
no, because I've been playing that since year dot. I tried it. When we first started playing, I was playing a bit like Stu. But I thought this makes the game really bad. And so I started doing it way long ago. Taking care of one tier of people at a time till I've got full warehouses of everything and it's always in the plus, and I start selling it. Then I move to the next area, to the next type of people, and so on. See, I don't even bother with making steel or brick until I'm nearly at engineer stage. I just flood them with everything and I'll buy it all because I've got enough people to earn me money. The more houses you've got, the more it costs you on the Queen's tax. They tax you on every house. But if you've got one house with 3 times more people than a basic, which I do, you got 3 times more people paying you and only one tax to pay the Queen.
Well, yeah, I usually have full houses for the most part.
Well, depends what you call a full house.
Well,
It
I'm
starts
giving
off
them,
at 10 for
you
10.
know, I'm
But
giving
then
them.
when you go, it goes right up to 35, sorry, per house. You can get 35 in every house rather than 10 at the base level. And when you're there, yeah, the money just pours in. Less money pours out, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Are you
There's
sleeping?
two ways to play it. The dumb way, like Stu does, or the full logistics mode, which is what I do. Try to play it as a logistic game, because that's what it is. It's also a conquering game and a war game. But the war, I don't need to do the war. What do you want a war for? Fucking stupid.
Well, I think the whole game would have been more interesting if you would have played the war game. Then we could have put some,
Nah, I'm too busy. I can't let my people starve. I can't let them run out of stock. I won't do it that way because I'm too much passive.
Well, I thought it would be more interesting if Stu and I weren't the only ones that, if we could put a AI in there that was going to take the islands and we went and took it from her. Well, we never
Yeah, nah.
we never get alliances. We're never trade partners. We never.
Yeah, Stu and I have tried that, and all he does is rob me of my stuff because he hasn't got any
Yeah,
for me to trade with him. You know what I mean?
I could see that. Yeah.
Because it can't be fucked. I'll just buy it off you. You got it for sale. Yeah. I'll buy it off you. I won't bother making. Yeah, but what?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because you set the amount you're going to trade anyway. So once he takes that
Not
amount,
anymore. You can't. You used to be able to. You can't set the price. It goes at the current price.
no, you're only if you have
Oh yeah,
500
you can
in
set
stock.
amount to sell. Yes, set
Yeah,
an amount to sell.
I mean he can
That's
only
true.
take the amount that you allow him to take. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially he's giving you income off of that.
Oh, I know. But the AI does it anyway.
So what's the difference if Stu does it or the AI does it?
Because he's too lazy to make it. I
So
trade with the AI. Like I buy off them, and they buy off me. Stu buys off me, but he won't sell anything. Fucking prick.
well,
Too busy
yeah.
building warships.
Well, if you're a trade partner, isn't that good? Because then he can protect you.
Oh yeah, that is good, and we've done that. We've done trade agreements because he wanted protection off the pirates, so he could sail into my harbour. But not, it does work the other way around. If I happen to be getting attacked, I'll head to one of his harbours if it's closer. That does work, yeah. But we don't bother with it more for some reason. Oh, because he makes nothing but warships everywhere. Floods the bloody ocean with them.
Yeah, I know. I played with Stu.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like both of you play opposite ends of the spectrum, and I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I want to see if I can make an empire, a happy, thriving empire, where he just wants to, he basically plays like Hitler. Fuck the people, let's just conquer everything, kill everything in sight. He is part German, so.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he just gets through to what he calls the end, and then he attacks everybody and ends the game.
Yeah, I know.
And he won't attack you anymore because you don't have any warships and you're no fun to do anything against.
No, that's right. I'm a funless guy.
Yeah, so I have to make all the warships to entertain him at the end.
Hmm.
So I get all clusterfied because I can't keep up with everything that's going on while I'm trying to make 4,000 warships, keep my influence up.
Yeah, I know.
What do you need a silo for, Jamie?
Needs a silo for his silos.
TMR.
Or-
Too bad that in real life you can't store TMR.
What's that?
Too bad in real life you can't store TMR.
What's the other one?
No. It would start on fire,
Everything's
would-
on fire, mate.
or it would go moldy.
Whole world's on fire. It annoys me that he always plays the dictator. He won't try the other route. I've done all that. I've done all that. What? I've done all that. What? You've done nothing. Well. Courses for different horses, right? And that's fine. I don't not like him, I do. But I'd rather him try to see if he can play my way, because I know he can't. He hasn't got the head to do logistics. It is a heavily logistic game. Play it that way.
I don't know. I can make it work pretty good up until you start getting into the investor era. Then it starts getting stupid.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, because you're never there.
Where? Beza.
No, investors.
Investors. I've got investors.
You and I'll be
What?
doing investors, and you're still over there. Oh, I haven't even gone to the new world yet. Just chilling.
No hurry. That's
I'm
the
not
problem
in
with
a
Stu. He
hurry.
plays it in a hurry. Got to be there. Got to go, 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 go. And you're like, what the fuck?
I've tried your slow way. It's too slow.
No.
I tried to
If you
hurry.
play
I
it
tried to
right,
hurry it up. I couldn't hurry it up.
that's good.
Eh. I can click right through the new world. After that, I kind of slow it down.
Yeah.
Pretty much once I get to Trelawney, then I kind of try to get everything. But the biggest problem is I want to be up to the biggest level of ships that I can have. Once I get the good ships, because the early clippers and stuff, I have to redo all my trade routes once I get the big diesel ships
I don't.
or steamers or whatever.
I don't. I keep using clippers. They're quick
Yeah,
enough. If you've got the stock, quick enough.
I don't know. You get those reefers in there, and You only need a couple
Oh yeah,
of them.
no, they're good. I will have a reefer, but it's usually for me to use, to run around with.
Mm. I switch them all over to reefers. All
Cost
the
too much.
overseas stuff.
Cost
No way.
me.
You only need like 2 of them. Do all your new world stuff to the old worlds.
Well, there you go. That's why you fall behind. We've got about 8 boats doing that. And if I had to replace some reefers, I'd still have to have a round thing.
Well, I don't need 8 boats because one reefer can do 4 clippers.
You're talking about the old clippers. A reefer only holds 6 items.
Yeah, and it goes
So
3
do the
times
new
fast
clippers.
across the ocean.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. The new clippers hold 6 items too. So to replace, say, 8, the old clippers, I'd still need 4 to 6 reefers to do. I'm talking about when you're giving them their luxury item,
Yeah,
because that's got to be transported backwards and forwards, and that takes 2 boats on their own.
yeah.
So, you know. But anyway, it's horses for courses. I don't play that.
Jamie, you taking speed corners?
No.
Okay.
Drop 2 gears. Hit the gas. You're good.
Oh yeah. Yep. Once you get a third of the way through the corner, hammer down.
Right. Takes the front of the nose up, takes the weight off the wheels, the corner better.
Yeah. What she said.
I'm surprised you didn't lose it actually. Been having a rash of accidents on my single player game. Not quite sure why. I don't think I'm paying attention to it anymore.
Problem I have is I start reading my chat beside me or look over at my computer or my tablet for the YouTube. Is like just that little glance away is all it takes.
Mm-hmm. That's all it takes. I'm gonna take out 11 mailboxes or whatever the hell I took out that one Saturday morning, Sunday morning. Well, this guy that used to chat with me all the time, he's like, "Oh, I got this 2,000 horsepower tractor. You should use it." And I said, "Okay, I'll throw it on there." I'm using this 2,000 horsepower tractor that you couldn't keep the wheels on. It was like driving on ice. And I went through a whole stretch of residential houses, took out every single freaking mailbox. I think my
Fun,
favorite
mate.
live stream I did. I have to see if I can find it. We were playing one of those American maps, and I don't know where the other guys went. And I'm like, I'm out here like if I was plowing or something. I'm like, where did everybody go? And I look on the map, and everybody's like over in this one section for some reason, and everybody's being real quiet. What's going on over here? And the one kid was taking the pickup, and he was trying to jump it over this hill. So everybody was taking a go with the pickup and trying to jump it. And I think that was the same one that he took that same pickup and then he went and put like 10 bales on the back of it, tried to drive it home without flipping it over. We had some good times. Treat ball. Why you want treats? That's probably a dumb question.
Because he's a good boy. Good boys mate.
You have to wait till tomorrow. You've had more treats today than you should have had. It's not my fault you eat so many. I know. But I'm sorry. You have to wait. I know. That's your least favorite thing that comes out of my mouth.
Ugh.
Shut up.
How much?
Old pervy Australian.
So,
Alright. I don't know why the swinging ship hasn't been fixed.
you don't know what now?
Well, it keeps telling me my swinging ship needs to be fixed.
Yeah, should. Bit dangerous. Well, that's
Well, he keeps, for some reason, he keeps going into the merry-go-round.
must have the merry-go-round too close.
I don't know. He's a moron.
More on than off. Hey,
People can't find the exit. Well, it's because I don't want them to leave.
well, that's shit.
Well, isn't that how it works?
Yeah,
They can't. They can't leave. They can't leave. Actually, I'm not doing so well here. I need to get on my game.
get out of here.
Well, I'm running out of time, and I don't have enough people in here.
Oh,
This just brings me back to like 1994. Playing Roller Coaster Tycoon.
oh yeah. Good old day.
It's on Steam. Like $10.
Yeah, I know. Probably still got it. Played it for many, many moons.
Wish I could find a John Deere American Farmer that worked.
What now?
John Deere American Farmer.
Oh, that was a great game. Back,
It kind of worked on Windows 7,
yeah, might
but
have been my last played it on it.
yeah, it kind of worked on there. There was a couple of little things, kind of glitch-wise, but
Yeah.
for the most part, it worked pretty good. But stand-up steel roller coaster. I don't need any roller coasters. I don't care about roller coasters. I just need people in my park. Thrill rides, that's the way to go.
Give them the real run.
Yeah, I make them have thrill rides because the thrill rides they like the most, and they're the least amount of effort, and they cost the least for the amount that you're gonna, put down,
Yeah.
and still get a full line of people. you spend 15,000-20,000 on a roller coaster. Yeah, you're gonna make a lot of money, but it's gonna take a while to get that revenue back. Thrill ride, $1,000, which is kind of I don't know where you're putting $1,000 on. Must be the lot left off the 3 zeros.
How you going there, Jamie?
Going good, and you?
No, I'm going good.
Oh, there's another treat ball. Oh, why do you think you need treats? What happened? You need treats now? You can't function without treats. Do treats make your eye feel better? Is that
Of
why?
course it does. Yes, fine.
Is it because of your eye? Because you get stung? Hmm. Can you beg? Can you beg?
Oh, dog. Awesome. Big. Yeah. Alright.
No, that doesn't mean jump on top of me. No.
Oh, surely it does.
You've got that wrong. There we go. 800 guests. I think that's all I need. 800 guests. October year 3. Park rating 600. Nailed it. I just gotta wait for October. Oh, I'm too good at this game. Oh, it's probably the only game my mother actually ever played that she was addicted to. I remember one night we're all like, "Hey, Mom." She's like, "What? You gonna make dinner?" "Yeah, I'll make it in a little bit." We're like, "Mom, it's 8 o'clock," and she's like, "Whoop." Like, yeah, you've been playing roller coaster all day and not letting anybody else have a turn.
That's terrible. Mine. I wouldn't put up with
Um,
it.
well, you're not gonna like that, but we're all out of treats for this. We're all out of treats, bud. Where's your little
I don't-
treat ball? Yeah. Here. How about a treat bone? We got it. Apparently, I got to go to the store.
So,
I bought the wrong size dog biscuit. They don't fit in the treat ball. All right. Can you bag? You got a bag? No,
I'm always begging. Doesn't help.
No, that's not it. Good boy. There you go. Go at it. Have fun. Yeah. Watching my mother trying to build a roller coaster was pretty entertaining. I don't know how you guys do it. Mine always crash. Well, it's a good thing you're not an engineer, Mom.
Yeah.
Used to have a lot of trouble with the game. She couldn't beat the scenarios. She just liked to play sandbox mode. Swinging ship still hasn't been fixed. Why is it always a swinging ship that hasn't been fixed?
got enough repair guys, mate.
Oh, I got plenty of repair guys. They're all out there. I can look at them. They're all out doing nothing.
Worker C has completed their task.
That
Mm.
bloody time workers.
I think I'll sleep through the night and I'll do some stuff tomorrow.
Uh,
Finally get it all seated, huh?
One little corner and it's done.
Yeah,
he's a good boy.
Wanko's quite opposed to taking seasons off his server.
Oh, yeah. God, no. Wouldn't want to do that. Why would you
Yeah,
want that?
I'm not using season. I did the test map with them because I was hoping to kind of turn everything around quick and quick and quick.
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean, you don't need, seasons doesn't do anything really.
No, it just makes you, I won't say wait, but makes you,
Makes it a pain in the ass. What it does. Bloody
Well,
hope.
I tried
No,
to
you can't
kind
do
of,
that. You got to wait.
I tried to persuade him to take seasons off because we're not gonna ever get to harvesting our crops before the new game
No,
comes out
he
at the
doesn't
rate
care
we're
about the crops. He doesn't do crop. Doesn't
Yeah, but
give a fuck.
we're at winter.
Yeah.
We're at winter now.
Makes
So
no difference.
unless we're gonna sleep through winter, which I am all for.
No, he don't.
I mean, none of at least I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not gonna have to show up once every 3 weeks just to feed my sheep. They're good for like 2 months on a full thing of feed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no point in me showing up. There's nothing to do.
No.
Be winter time.
that's why I want to buy more land to have grass fields. You can cut them in the winter, you can't plant or grow, but have them there to cut.
Yeah.
So I don't think to be any contracts show up. I don't know.
Where are you gonna get the money?
We're pretty good with money right now.
Yeah, we're doing good.
I'm gonna be doing really good after winter. I'm cheating hard. I don't think you guys saw what I did. I think I was the last one on last week. You guys will have to take a look at my farm tomorrow when you log in and just see I'm making money.
We'll be logging in there tomorrow. We're going to Monko's Mount.
What do you mean?
Are we?
Well, did you not read the chat today? Not read where you were tagged in the
I read
message?
chats and stuff, but I only glanced through it.
Your name was
Jeez.
put there as in like a hey.
Tester, yeah, but I was too busy not wanting to do it.
Stop.
I didn't get any notification of this.
No, you didn't, mate. That's the reason I wouldn't. Thought, well, didn't invite Doc, so I'm not.
Wow, the hell with it. I'm not invited. Gee.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing the testing of the map thing. I didn't know we were doing it tomorrow. I thought we were playing the normal game tomorrow.
Yeah, well. We're doing the testing thing.
Well, I don't mind doing the
So
test.
I just found.
I thought we were just. Well, then why the hell are we gonna worry about playing this other Fairheat game if we're gonna, why don't we just play Wonko's map?
I think
Yeah,
that's
might
what
as well, because we'll end up doing it.
you're going to. I mean, he made the map. That's why he's going to want to play his map.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Brummy didn't, though.
I'm surprised on that.
He didn't force people. People want to play it, he'll play it. He'll jump up and down and go, yeah. But,
I don't know how I'd feel about playing my own map because I almost feel like after I made the thing, I tested the thing, I almost probably might get sick of it.
that's exactly right. Now, we did play Sosnovka Night for a long time when I released it, but they wanted to play it. I didn't say, let's play my map. They wanted to play it.
Yeah, but it was a
So,
good.
that's
It was a
different.
good map. It was fun to play, other than the giant hole by the sheep.
Yeah. That's
Well, where the
good
sheep used to
through-
be.
Yeah. That slipped through the cracks.
Oh, I did. Oh, apparently I didn't get.
What?
Right?
I'm tagged
What?
in there, but I didn't get a tag. How the hell does that work?
I don't know.
Wonko tagged me in it.
You just ignored him. You snubbed him. Way to go, Doc.
Yeah, you snubbed him and now you're blaming everyone else.
Well,
Bloody hell.
I don't understand how I didn't get a notification when somebody tagged me in something.
You were just untaggable at the time.
I am pretty untaggable. There's nothing more I like than being untagged.
Yeah.
I was about as far off the internet social spectrum as you can get.
Oh. That's a shame.
I don't have a single social media app on my phone. Discord, I guess, could be a social media app, but I'm starting to see people using Discord for all kinds of different things, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, Microsoft Teams is what all the business companies use, but it's based off of Discord in a really poor version of it. And Microsoft Teams is just stupid. It doesn't work worth a fuck.
All right.
It is all right, yes.
It is
Thanks.
time. It's that time.
Oh, come on, mate. Can't.
I can keep going. I got lots I can do, but sleep to the night, start harvesting barley, all that stuff.
Well, how come you didn't
Yeah,
sleep?
well, that's what I'm waiting on.
I was trying to get my stores and that, build up a TMR and things like that. So plant that grass. Sorry.
What combine do you have, Jane?
I sold my Rostel
It's a
Smash and I bought
baby.
this. No, yeah, the little girl.
What is it? And it's ugly.
That ugly.
It's a New Holland.
Yellow. Oh,
It's a New Holland, mate.
making my eyes bleed.
Does that?
TC59.
It's a beast.
Oh. What fence road you pull that out of?
It's a beast. I bought his old Ross man.
Yeah, we did a direct sale and Eliminated the middleman.
Yeah. But the middleman usually washes it and refuels it.
Yeah, but if you
But
washed
by
it,
eliminating it,
if you wash it, then the stuff will start to fall off it. So
But that's a small grains combine only.
yeah, I don't have big fields. I'll show you my
No,
field.
small grains, not small fields. Small grains, wheat, barley, oat.
All I've got is barley.
Yeah, they weren't so good on the corn. Did okay on soybeans as long as they were dry. Maybe we'll get crop moisture in 25. Maybe that'll be even better. One more thing to pull our hair out
Possible.
over.
Oh,
One more
yeah,
thing
cool.
for Johnny to turn off on the server.
Yep.
You're not on
Turn
the
everything
server.
up.
Are you on the server yet, Johnny?
Me? No.
Okay. No, it's just I'm gonna lie. Didn't know if you were like sitting there waiting.
Playing Supermarket Simulator.
Oh, is that because you can't go to the supermarket?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking hard game. Jesus.
Why? What? Is it like supermarket sweep? You gotta.
No. Not like that. Start off with a little 6x6 room. You got to build up.
Oh, you're
Hey,
building your
fucking
supermarket.
hard. Yeah.
Well, it's retail. It's
Fucking-
hard. You don't make any money at retail. Jamie knows that.
That's right.
I'm making money, but it takes a long time.
Want to make $1 million and have $1 million from retail? You start with 2 million.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no, it does work, but Jesus, I haven't got enough money to buy
Yeah,
stock.
it's good.
Hurry up, you bastards. Buy what stock I've got so I can buy more. You start out, you have to do everything yourself. Have to run the cash register, stock the shelves, order the product.
Welcome to the wonderful order management.
I was just gonna say, Jamie.
They
You
laugh.
do
I've
the
built
ta-
myself up enough. Now I've got 2 cash out chicks and 2 restockers, but I still have to do the ordering. The restockers won't keep up to it, even though I've got 2 of them doing the job I was doing. Fucking lazy friggin' pricks.
So it's the opposite of like course play. Course play does it better than you can do it for the
Yep.
most part. But in Supermarket Simulator, you have to do it because they can't. It's like the Giants hired worker.
Yeah, that's it.
You happy now? Did you get treats? Did that make your eye better?
I will
Bloody hard.
end my stream here. I only got one person looking now, so that's me. But I will thank the
It
boys
must
for
be
playing.
you. Say goodbye to yourself.
Goodbye, myself.
I thought you already ended it. That's why I dipped out.
No, I know. I just had to get the server shut down. That's having fun, taking the piss.